Let's go for a ride! You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today!
In this video, I wanted to answer the question for some of you viewers that asked me, should you start on a sport bike, cruiser, or a dual sport? Which is the best type of motorcycle for you to start on? Well, first off, let me tell you, in my opinion, a bike that you want as a first bike. You want a slow bike, you want a bike that's lightweight, and you want a bike that you're going to feel confident on. And I'll tell you guys that, you know, like a Kawasaki Ninja 250, a Honda CBR 250R, Yamaha R3, these are awesome bikes. You know, also the CBR 300R, or even the CBR 500R. You know, for those of you that want a little bit more power, you know, all these small bikes are more than adequate out here on the streets, and also on the highway as well. But what's awesome about them is they're really lightweight, and they're going to help inspire confidence, and it's going to help you build skills much faster than you would on a bike that is heavy, like a cruiser. That's why I say, you know, you really shouldn't start on a cruiser unless it's like a lightweight cruiser like a Honda Rebel, which are really lightweight. You know, those bikes are fine. But when you start on like a Harley or something that weighs like 700, 800, 900, 1,000 pounds or something, it's too much weight for a new rider. You're not going to feel confident throwing. You can't throw that bike around like you can these little lightweight, you know, sport bikes. Although that that Harley Breakout that I test rode, it really held its weight very well. It did not feel like a heavy bike at all. You probably could start on that bike if you wanted to. And it wasn't a fast bike either. That bike it was like I, you know, commented in the video, you know, but it was a slow bike. But obviously I'm coming from a 600 and 1,000, so, you know, pretty much any cruiser, most cruisers are going to feel slow. But yeah, you could probably start on that bike if you want to. But I'll tell you this, that the lightweight, small sport bikes are going to be a lot easier to resell without losing any money. You know, those and they go quick, especially the Kawasaki Ninja 300. That's why I recommend those bikes as the best beginner bike, because you buy one used, you can actually sell it and make money on it. And the bike is quick for the streets. It looks awesome. It's perfect for the beginner rider, you know. And I mean, a lot of guys that ride liter bikes get that bike to commute on, you know, to save money on gas and ride, go back and forth to work. So it's an awesome bike, and there's no reason why you shouldn't start on that bike. Now, as far as the dual sports, you know, and supermotos, the reason why I don't recommend those bikes as a first bike, as a street bike, is because they sit up really high, you know. So if you're tall, you're fine. If you're like 6'4" or something and you have a long inseam, you could start on that bike, no problem. But for the average person that's, you know, that's under 6 foot, and if you can't stand on your tippy toes on that bike, it's not going to inspire a lot of confidence for you as a new rider, you know. So that's the only reason why I don't recommend those bikes. Otherwise, those bikes are awesome. But if that's not a problem for you and you feel like you're going to be confident, you know, with the high saddle and maybe stepping on 1 foot or on your tippy toes, then by all means start on the super sport or dual sport. I'm thinking of actually getting thinking seriously of trading or selling the 600RR and getting a CRF 250L, because actually the seat height on that, I'm about 6'1", and the seat height on that is actually one of the lowest out of all the dual sports. It has a seat height, I think, of about, maybe 34 inches or less. And so I can actually sit on that bike. I can flat-foot it fine, or close to flat-foot. I've never sat on one yet, to be honest with you, but from what I hear in the reviews, they say the seat height is lower on that bike. which I like a bike. I don't, you know, unless I'm riding, you know, if you're riding on the trails and dirt only, you want a bike that sits up really high because you want it to get you over the terrain and all. But if you're riding for street and trails, you know, it's nice for the riders, you know, that don't have a real long inseam to have a lower seat height. But that doesn't, it just depends on your comfort level, that's all. So it's really up to you. You know, it's how you feel, you know, on the, go sit on the bikes at the dealership and see how you feel. See if you feel okay. You know, like I said, depends on your height. You may want to start on a Supermoto or dual sport, or maybe you want to start on a cruiser. So it's up to you. But my opinion, if you want to be able to resell the bike quickly, not lose any money or make money and gain confidence fast, I highly recommend starting on the like a Kawasaki Ninja 300, Yamaha R3, CBR 250R, CBR 300R, KTM, RC 390, you know, any of those lightweight small sport bikes. And I know a lot of you guys, you say you want to start on the 600 or you want to start on the 1000. Some of them have the power modes. You know, that's all fine and dandy, but I'll tell you guys, most likely you're probably going to put it on the faster power mode, and it could set you up for a fucked up day if you're not prepared for it as a new rider. You know, when you're a new rider, if you've never ridden a dirt bike, scooter, or anything, and you have no throttle experience, really you should start on a smaller bike and work your way up so that you get used to that throttle experience to be able to and it's going to help keep you a little safer out here on the streets. But hey, do what the fuck you want to do. It's your life, man. You know, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion, so don't get all pissy and butthurt with it. Also, it's about the experience. You know, how are you going to appreciate the faster bike unless you've ridden a smaller bike too? You know, I come from a freaking scooter, 178 cc's, and CBR 250R, so I can appreciate this liter bike, you know, the extra power that you get. But I'll tell you, on these faster bikes like the 600s and the liter bikes, the room for error is much smaller. You know, even though I've been riding these super sports for over 3 years now, you know, on some occasions, you know, I get a little cute with the throttle. It'll put me in check and say, hey man, this is the fucking, you don't fuck around on these bikes. You know, the tires slide, especially this bike doesn't have the electronic rider aids and traction control. So you gotta be careful sometimes when you get around these corners. You don't want to get too cute, because you know, you get that wheel spin on you. But like I said, at the end of the day, you do what the fuck you want to do, and you know, but just my opinion, Kawasaki Ninja 300, best bike to start on. But hey guys, that's all I have for you. For you new riders, I do have and potential riders, I do have a playlist for new riders. Go to my website, CycleCruza.com, and click on the menu tab, My Videos, and I have a bunch of playlists there, and I have one for new riders. And those are all of my videos that I feel will help new riders out. So go check that out. And of course, I got my stickers now. You can get that on my website, CycleCruza.com. But I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I wish you guys all the best. And let's see, I want to get more riders out here on the street. That's why I do these videos. I really want to inspire and help bring new riders into the game. We need more riders out here. We need more of a presence. So hey guys, that's all I have for you. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces!
Welcome to CycleCruza's Click to Go links. Just click on the pictures below to go to my recommended videos and my social media sites. Also, don't forget to visit my blog and store at CycleCruza.com. If you have any trouble clicking on these links, they are also provided in the info section of this video. Thank you, and subscribe today. Check out my new channel where I talk about anything and everything, not just motorcycle related. CycleCruza MotoVlog.